Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 7, I believe,
Yes,
to
sir.
today's podcast of the Eric and Anthony Experience. By now you should know, your horse. I'm your horse
You're a
host.
horse.
I
You're a horse
mean,
now.
yeah, I guess so.
All
Finally,
right.
those 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 my
So,
little the My Little Pony things. Uh, the cringe fest is catching up. No, I'm just kidding though. But for real though,
wait. I'm gonna have some questions about that.
we'll
There's some
talk.
context needed for that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in another stream. But anyway, yeah, I'm your host Eric, and this is my co-host Anthony.
I thought we were co-hosting. There was no singular host.
I'm just trying something new.
You
So
fucking egotistical piece of shit.
fine, fine. Okay, how about this? Let's do a recount. All right. You know what? How about this? This is the Eric and Anthony experience. I'm just a dude here with a microphone, a barely
We're
functioning
just
piece.
both dudes with microphones, really.
Yeah, I'm a barely functioning PC. I'm just kidding. That's not true. That's actually not true. PCs, I guess, at this point. But like,
Okay,
yeah.
you think you're so fucking tough with your computer, you piece of shit.
Anyway, today's stream is about alcohol. We're talking about
Woo!
booze.
Alcohol, yeah.
Yeah. Which it
Drink a
sounds
lot
like
of vodka.
it sounds like we're already drinking or drinking, which is not true. From at least for me, it's not true.
Well, I
I
wouldn't
haven't
say for
drank.
me.
Yeah, I haven't drank today.
I've already had a couple. Well, no, just kidding.
So,
I'm
all right.
sober.
Yeah. Okay. So we are doing the stream sober. So just to
I
clarify.
have to ask, Eric.
Sure.
What is your favorite alcohol?
Um. Well, I actually have a couple up there ranked. Overall, I will have to say a number one pick for me is White Russian. Um.
Fucking Russians, you assholes.
Dude, you're just mad today, man. You're just mad. But no, for real.
I'm happy.
Getting back to the topic is a White Russian, um, which is consists, I believe, of a creamer, no, Coke, and then a Kahlua, and then vodka, if I'm not mistaken, and then a creamer. How I discovered this drink is actually when probably around my like when I was 18 or something like that. I was just like, I saw the movie, The Big Lebowski, um, and then obviously in the movie he
Am
had
I gonna
white.
get shit for saying that I might have never seen that movie?
Uh, I mean maybe, but like you could watch it one of these days. It's a pretty good movie. Um,
That's
I
what I
actually
hear. Yeah.
yeah I own a copy on like a metal like hard disk, and anyway, yeah, upon watching that film, I discover the White Russian, and then I'm just like, oh, I gotta try it. It's an easy drink to make. Anybody can make it, and it's pretty good. I liked it. Can I drink it now? Probably not. I do have kind of a strange issue going on with when it comes to like dairy and stuff like that. So I can't really drink it at the moment. But if I wanted to, I could technically drink it. It's pretty up there, high rank for me when it comes to drinks. It's a nice, just a calm drink, nothing too crazy and whatnot. But what about you? What about
You
you,
went into
Anthony?
fucking details. You broke that shit down like a Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg.
Look,
Um,
I'm thorough when it comes to my alcohol, man. What can I say? I have
I'm
some pretty wild memories with
well.
drinking.
I'm still experimenting. I'd say I'm still experimenting with alcohol. Um, I'm going slow too. Right
Mhm.
now, just my favorite. Uh, I don't know what was in it, but I'm gonna. Funny enough, I'm gonna ask today because I'm going over there. But my uncle's margarita.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know if he made it himself, but I'm gonna ask today. But whatever was in it, fucking delicious. I,
Okay.
I really love it.
Surprisingly enough, I've never had a margarita. I don't know why. It's weird because I'm like, it's I would like to try one, but I
They're
would
good.
yeah, but
They're good.
I'm for some reason avoiding it because I feel like I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's gonna be one of those moments where I drink it and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like this," and then it's gonna forever ruin margaritas for me. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Well, I mean, at least you won't have to drink margaritas, maybe, if they're not your taste.
That's true. That's true. There is a couple alcoholic drinks that I do not prefer to drink, and one of them is like I believe it is it's like a scotch. I don't know why. I had a very, very bad experience with the scotch. It could have been
Scotch?
yeah, it could have been a scotch or it could have been something else. I don't remember at the time. I just remember this. I went to like a restaurant and they had a bar there and I took a shot of this I guess this drink. I don't remember. It wasn't like Fireball. I'm very familiar with Fireball and like or like a rum chata, whatever. But it just tastes like the smell the smell of like a boot shining like stuff.
Whiskey is hard for me, I gotta say, by the way.
Yeah. So
That's hard for me to drink.
yeah, but I tasted it and I think that's probably like if anybody in the comments is like a drinker too, and they know they're just like, bro, you're not supposed to taste it. I'm just like, I know, but it just happened. So it's like, and then just like I took it. I did take it. I drank it and it was fine. I was struggling. I'm just like, oh man, is this the day Eric's gonna puke in front of everybody? Which, by the way, fun fact, I can no longer do that. I don't know why. I don't have, like, any gag reflexes no more, so
Yeah, you talked about that in the last episode too.
yeah, yeah. Well, I guess it's similar to this one because it's just like so now, like, I would I be able to drink that without being like, "Huh," you know? So, yeah, it did me pretty wrong, and I'm just like, "Okay, I'm not drinking this. I'm not drinking this ever, like, ever again," you know? So, um oh, and also just to say this too, because I know we're talking about alcohol, no please, no underage drinking, and don't drink and drive, just just try to be I'm just saying that as a safety reasons, because
I would
I
hope that there's
yeah,
kids that out there that well, unfortunately, I have met friends online while I play TF2. They, yeah, they've already fallen. Well,
they
not necessarily in drinking, but drugs. And that's just a
oh,
message for everybody that's out there. Stay away from drugs, please.
yeah, but, yeah, it's so, um I guess it's weird because you know how people are just like, okay, you turn 21, let's just give you a beer, and then
Yeah.
that's how it goes. I actually started reversed. It was just like I turned 21, and the first thing I wanted out of anything was a Captain Morgan. I don't know,
A
just
Captain Morgan?
a Captain Morgan.
Oh my.
The appeal to a Captain Morgan was just looks so delicious to me, and so
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I ordered it, and I think I had Coke and rum at the time,
Dude, I don't
and
know
then it
what the
was
hell's going on, but I hear like some weird banging outside my house.
oh, I don't know about that,
I don't
but
know about that either, but I don't want to know. I'm
yeah.
worried that people are doing some stupid gender reveal party.
Oh my god. Okay, we have to
We
talk
gotta
about
talk about
that.
that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, yeah.
sorry for the
Alright.
sudden change of topic, but yeah, I gotta talk about this actually. This is stupid. Okay, this is so stupid. These
I
gender reveal parties.
I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I
For,
don't get
let
it.
me tell you this actually, because I hear this on YouTube. Moist Critical posted this on his channel. Charles White, if anybody knows him otherwise,
Yeah.
posted this on his YouTube channel. Fucking a gender reveal party was so strong. The explosion was so fucking strong. It caused an earthquake in 2 different states.
That's crazy. Like,
Another one caused 2 deaths.
I don't understand these gender reveal parties, and it's just like, somebody out there is probably like, yeah, but Eric, you have to have a kid or something like that. Well, you know what? First of all, fuck you. Second of all, do you really, do you really want to make this like, hey, so here's my idea. So in order to reveal what gender the kid is, we're gonna we're gonna take these like explosives, and then it's gonna explode. Obviously it's gonna explode, but it's gonna be like we're gonna pack enough explosives to basically make a dent in the earth, just so you can reveal what gender it is.
I have a
So
question for this, actually. How do people even make these explosions? How do they get a hold of making these explosions?
yeah, so that's my next thing I was gonna talk about. So it's like, how did you get this? I mean, obviously, okay, people. It's safe to say people can get their hands on fireworks or whatever, and even the heavy stuff if you know a guy, you know. But um, but yeah, so maybe somebody works in the construction division, specifically demolition, and they just get their hands on some explosives like I wouldn't say dynamite, but like you know something. Yeah.
I find it hard to believe if they get their hands on dynamite, because wouldn't that be illegal? I mean, maybe in some states it's not, but come on, man.
It's
If you-
C4. It's
it's
actual.
C4,
Sorry, yeah, it's an actual C4,
it's dynamite, TNT.
or yeah. But it's like I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy and ridiculous, and people are dying. It's just like, yeah, your Uncle Bob, he didn't make it, but hey, he wanted to throw. The way he died was he wanted to throw this like gender reveal party for you, and it just got out of hand, and now he's like dust basically. So yeah, I know that's a little morbid, but like, come on, people. Like, it's 2021, and you guys are like blowing each other up with dynamite and stuff like
This sounds like some shit people would do in the early 2000s when things were crazier.
it's no, it sounds like something people. It's something like fucking cavemen would do. Like
I was thinking the exact same thing just
like
now.
like they discover like, oh, this is what like, well, the powder in like a dynamite and stuff like that. Like they just discovered it, and it's just
That's
like, hey, what?
exactly what these people are.
Yeah,
They're fucking cavemen, idiots.
yeah. But getting back to alcohol, um, which I I wouldn't be surprised if alcohol was involved with this sort
Hey,
of like,
maybe they just drank so much and they used the bottles of Molotovs to add up to the explosion.
yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was in the paper. But anyway, so um that's how I started out with alcohol. It's just a good old Captain Morgan,
I think the
and
first time with my experience of alcohol was just with my father.
mhm,
Uh, we are out on the deck one time, out on the porch.
right,
Uh, and he was drinking too. I don't know what he was drinking. Like I think it was a Michelob Ultra. I think that's what it was.
uh huh,
And yeah, one time he was just saying, "Hey, you want to join me?" I said, "Okay." I think it was what 16 or 17 years old. And I at first I was a little bit nervous because it's the first time drinking. Uh, and I don't want to get caught by the police or whatever. But I mean, who the hell's going to see me driving a car at 16 years old? I didn't have a car back then.
right,
So sat down, tried my first sip, and it wasn't so bad. At first, it was pretty bad actually, but I gave it a couple more sips, and I don't know. It, it, I I don't know how to describe the taste because to be honest, I'd probably have to taste one right now. And not that I'm thirsty, because I got a water bottle right in front of me, but I don't know. It was good. It was nice. It was a nice father and son moment. I could say that.
yeah, yeah. Um,
So
I don't
gender
know, but
reveal parties.
yeah, yeah. They're a little like fuckity wuckety. Um, I don't really like. Okay, I don't.
Have you ever thought that the world would be this degenerate
What do you mean?
with gender reveal parties? Sorry, did you ever thought it would be that degenerate where people are trying to just first of all, nobody cares about your stupid fucking gender reveal. It's the truth, and it's gonna sting a little bit to people out there that are listening. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna care about if you're making a giant ass explosion and expect people from like a 5 mile radius to listen to that. Nobody's gonna care. If anything, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna think that there's another bombing somewhere in the United States, local to their area. They're gonna think that it's terrorism. God forbid. But come on, man. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Don't make an explosion. You don't. It doesn't have to be that big.
I just think that like this is really like stupid and ridiculous. I
It
never
is very
thought
stupid.
I never thought in my mind we would ever get to this point where like people are like
Life is
mess
just. Oh
yeah,
my god, man. It's so stupid.
like they're just messing with explosives like that. I've always
Yeah.
heard like over the time, like oh a kid, blew his fingers off with like a firecracker or something like that, or like some guy like, got in an accident or whatever. But like never thought I would ever hear like like this is an actual planned event and like using explosives or like, or even like people like plane crashes, like those little planes because of gender reveals or like all that stuff.
They're doing plane crashes now with
I
gender
mean,
reveals.
like people like I guess they like flew a plane and they just like like it goes wrong and stuff like that.
You've got to
But
be kidding. I'm gonna have to look this up later.
yeah, like I don't know. It's just I think it's I think it's just weird and ridiculous because it's just like, can't you just be like, oh, hey guys, I'm having a son or I'm having a daughter, or I'm having twins or whatever. It's just like rather than just like, guys, I gotta like launch a nuke basically to just for a gender reveal.
That's what I'm expecting. There's people that I've heard say, "Boy, I can't wait till the next fucking gender reveal causes the Yellowstone eruption."
Yeah, it's just come on, you guys. Like people need to
Yeah,
use people need to use it for. Also, this is like an ego thing, Like, why not why stop there? Why not just throw a giant parade with like clowns and like all floats and everything, and just be like, "Attention, everybody! I'm having a daughter. I'm having a son." It's just like they're twins. It turns out it's twins. And then confetti and all that stuff. The band's playing in the background. It's just like, who fucking cares?
well, hold on a second. Hold on just a second. I want to ask, or no, I want to say this. If anything, this is entertainment now, because the amount of lunacy that people will go to cause a giant ass explosion that could shake the fucking earth, could cause what the earth's crust to cut in half,
Right.
shake the core of the earth. Good grief, people! Like,
We are in fact living in, it's funny because like I used to watch and listen to,
and
you know
who thought of this originally too?
I don't know, man. I
I
don't know.
want to
But
talk to this guy and tell him that you're a legend now. You've just sparked a whole new type of degeneracy and idiocracy.
no, but like listen, I used to listen to George Carlin and like he said something that like stuck with me. Sometimes you're either part of the circus show or or you're just the audience you're just the audience watching, you
Well,
know?
I thought you were going to say, you're just a clown.
Yeah. Well, well that can mean a lot.
You're just an ass clown. That's all.
Yeah. But like still, this is what it's going to now. We are just watching one giant circus show, because they took away the circus. I don't know if you know that. The circus doesn't exist no more.
No, it's been gone for how many years now?
Yeah.
People
So
don't really go to circuses anymore.
I know, but like this is the new circus. You just watch people do stupid things. Like
It's just idiocracy. That is entertainment. You're right. That is full on fucking stupidity, but it's a stupid laughter, you know?
right. And it's like I guess getting back to what I was saying earlier, like with alcohol, it's like if alcohol is involved too, I'm not being a preacher. I don't want people to get this idea that's just like, oh, you're just one of those like Puritans who just like doesn't want to drink alcohol. Just like, no, thank you, sir. I'll just have my good old water. It's like, no, no, no. I'm not saying don't drink alcohol. Do whatever you want to do. Drink alcohol. Do whatever you want to do. But my issue is that when people overconsume alcohol, they
They just do the craziest shit in the world,
they
right?
do crazy stuff. Yeah, they become stupid and they do, crazy stuff. And it's just like it's just so like at this point it's kind of just fascinating to watch, right? At
It is. Yeah.
Because it's just you're you're making a jackass out of yourself, and
You
and
are
then
becoming a laughing stock. You're not becoming special. You're just a laughing stock now. And I'm just telling the truth. We're just telling the truth as it is, right?
yeah, we definitely are. You know, it's it's like you become so stupid that you just kind of like. Well, it actually depends on some people. Some people when they drink, they become like depressed or they become like
It's gonna
angry.
sting, but it's gotta be said.
Yeah, but it's just like, but like the very next day when you come out of it and you're just like, ah, fuck, I have to face all this. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
then you're like, ah, and sometimes it sticks with you. Like just like let's say God forbid, but like you drink and then you just like you know you do something so like stupid, like you absolutely like you run around the town bare naked, like you know what I mean, and then cops can catch you and everything. And obviously, in this day and age, it's like everybody pulls out their cell phone. And they just pull out their cell phone and they record you. And instead of like, oh man, let's just put a
Wait, you
blanket on
cut
this.
out for a second. What?
Oh,
Sorry.
I said, like, okay, you run around. So you're running around town bare naked, you know, and obviously at this point, everybody pulls out their cell phone because it's just like instead of helping you, or being like, "Hey, let's put a towel or let's put like a blanket on this person to just cover him up or her up or whatever." Nah, let's just take pull out our phone because we want to be like the next sensation. We gotta be like, "Hey, I gotta record this person running naked in the street, put it on YouTube." Well, I guess you can't put it on YouTube. I put it on like whatever Daily Motion or whatever. Uh, and like and just be the next sensation. And then it's just like the very next day you come out of it, if you don't get caught by the cops, but you come out of it and then you're just like, ah, fuck. Now everybody knows me as just the drunken idiot who fucking just ran around the street bare naked. And like fuck, you know you go to your job and then you're just like, hey, there he is. There's that guy. And it's just like, ah, fuck. But depending on what you do, like, they'll just forget about it, though. You know what I mean? They'll eventually
Yeah.
forget about it, and then you'll just be like it'll just come up as often, you'll just be like, "Oh, I'm that guy," so
Kind of reminds me of oh, who was that one dude who during a hurricane and he's holding the American flag and he's like he's like screaming, "Come get me, motherfucker!" You
Yeah,
know that
yeah,
gif
yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, I know
It's like
that
during
gift.
a hurricane or some shit. It's
Yeah.
really funny, dude. It's
Um,
so fucking hilarious.
okay, but, like, how about this? I wanna get serious for a minute. What about the people that, like, get drunk? And I know this might pull at some people's heartstrings, so I guess, trigger warning. I
Man,
get
we're
I
killing everybody's hearts today.
Yeah, trigger warning, but, like, what about the people that, like, they killed somebody, in their drunken, the
And
drunk
drunk
escape.
driving?
Yeah, drunk driving. Either they kill someone or they get killed or something like that. That hurts. That hurts a lot.
Man, that yeah.
Um, I don't know anybody. As far as I know, I don't know anybody that has done that. But
I haven't heard anything on the news of that at all, thankfully, but I
right,
hope that it doesn't, like, become a new trend or some shit. I hope to God that's not gonna become the new trend on the internet because, come on, that's just too far. That's
I no,
way
but
too far.
I know, but like it's the thing that like this is kind of why like I never just like I never drink and drive and all that stuff, or like I'm concerned about that because it's just like
Right.
you would be like a normal person that hasn't done anything wrong, or like okay, not anything wrong, but like hasn't done that wrong to the extreme, and then you just kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna I drink, and then you driving, and then you hit somebody, you just hit somebody, and that fucks you up, man, you know.
It did happen a couple times. Maybe I've heard accidents like that, where it's a hit and run accident,
Hmm.
but as far as I know, they're just accidents, and, accidents are gonna happen, but, people are calling them now incidents or whatever.
Yeah, but it still sticks with you,
It
like
does stick with you. That's what I was trying to say, yeah. It does stick with you,
it's
and
it sucks, and it sucks
it's
for
a
the
little bit
person.
scary.
It sucks for the person too, especially their family.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like, I always hear like it's I'm not making fun of it or anything, but I'm just saying I always hear like people are just like, that was my son, that was my daughter, that was my husband, that was my wife. They had dreams,
Yeah.
and then that's it. Like, you know,
It's yeah. What do you even say about that, man?
what do you mean? There's
Like, the trad well, like, I don't know. I'd just be at a loss for words if that would ever happen to anyone in my family.
it's it sucks. It's
It
tough.
would suck. It would
Yeah,
devastate me for months, maybe even
right.
years.
It's awful, but like, you know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get serious for a moment about that, but
Yeah.
we're gonna take this right
So,
back.
anyways, back to silliness about this podcast, because holy fuck. That was pretty deep. Oh, not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everything, I feel like everything has its deep moments and stuff like that.
I think I think it shows a little bit of character too. I think it should show some character
Yeah,
around here.
yeah. But
But I
um
want
uh, on the upscale,
to on the upscale now. Uh,
um
uh,
some alcohol. Let's do let's do some actual like alcohol recommendations. What would you recommend to people with like, oh yeah, well, let's say somebody turned 21 or whatever, and they're just like,
well,
hey,
honestly, what would be a recommendation? Because everyone has their preferences,
right.
and
So
I don't know.
okay, so how about this? Let's just say this: you're a young person, and you're just like, all right, I just turned 21, and like there's all these beers and all this alcohol just sitting right before me. I don't know what to try. I don't know what to drink. I don't know what the heck's a mixture. What's all this? What's that? And it's just like, what do I do, you guys? What do I do? Well, first of all, I would
First of
say,
all,
yeah,
whatever people will do at those freaking college parties or whatever, be
yeah.
careful with that. First of all.
Yeah, that's number one. But number two, I would say this is, if you're taking advice, if your last desperation hope is to take advice from two people, uh, on the YouTube, oh boy, buddy, maybe this is we're not gonna okay. Let's be honest here. Our advice is not set in stone. All right, we're not.
We're
I'm
not
just saying.
solid proofing everything, you know?
Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm just going by experience. That's
And me
mainly.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's mainly what we do here. So, but if you do want to start out with a drink, an okay drink, I would say go with a Rolling Rock. Um, Once again, it all goes back to Angry Video Game Nerd when I used to watch him, and I'm just like, Rolling
What would
Rock, that sounds amazing.
I wonder what would be the easiest drink to try though? Because I didn't really get that experience.
That's what I was saying though. Is Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock's pretty decent. Everybody says
All right.
Rolling Rock is one of those like drinks that you just like it's I always hear from like the old older people because they I guess they had Rolling Rock and stuff like that. There's like a little like thing where like Rolling Rock is just like, oh, it's not the same, because it's owned by a different company. But yeah, they would say things like, oh yeah, it's a hot summer's day, you're mowing the lawn, and then you gotta drink a Rolling Rock. And I have Rolling Rock on me you know by any chance. And, again, it's because of Angry Video Game Nerd, I'm just like, "Oh, well, I wanna try this drink, it sounds pretty good." And it's it's okay. That's all I gotta say, it's okay. It's not too bad, um, it's not that great either, I mean, I don't really care about those, I just kinda, like, drink one, I'm just like, "Oh, okay, whatever," you know? But that's my take, like, to start. What about you?
I'll uh, well, I mean, I guess I'll go off your recommendation. Really, listen to the other guy. Really, because he sounds like he's got much better experience than me. To be entirely honest, too. Because I have little experience with alcohol. Like I said, I'm going slow.
Okay.
I don't want to rush so fast and be a crazy wild kid. Because I it's just personally that's not me. I don't know,
I
but
mean, I guess so, yeah.
I guess listen to Eric, my guy,
Yeah. Well,
Professor
um,
Eric.
Professor Eric and alcohol. Alcohol.
You're the new John Taffer.
Dude, I would not. First of all, I don't have any bartending skills, like
Well,
whatsoever.
you wouldn't have any anger skills, I think.
No, no,
You're not a
uh,
typically angry guy.
no. You have to seriously push my or just Coke and rum. Like I got a funny story behind Coke and rum. I okay, this is like again, I'm just like, how do you make Coke and rum? And I was younger back then. I'm stupid. I'm just like, and I looked on the internet, and it's just like, okay, you just pour Coca Cola, and then you pour rum, and it's just like, okay, I got it. And then like, I looked at the comments, and it was just like, you're seriously looking up a video how to do this? You must be an idiot. I'm just like, well, damn it. I felt stupid that day. Because it's just so like it's just so funny. It's just so like really it's just so really funny how it's just like that, It's just like, oh, you're stupid. you're an you're an idiot. Like yeah, and I'm just like, okay, well,
Well, I
but
mean,
they did
it's your opinion, so you're
yeah.
entitled to it.
Well, they didn't. Well, first of all, they didn't mention anything about like measuring. So I'm just like, oh,
Joke's on them then, right?
yeah. So I'm just like, oh, so I just pour the two together, huh? Okay. And then I just did that and just like, something seems very off. And I'm just like, oh, it's too much. There's too much. There's too much of each. There's too much alcohol and there's too much Coke. And I'm just like, this is, yeah. But over time, I perfected it. I'm just like, yeah. And then I pretty got cool with it. Like I started just like mixing things with like Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, or Dr Pepper, or just all kinds of other stuff, and it was pretty good. But like, I didn't.
See, with all the experience that you've told me right now, it sounds like you'd have good bartending experience, but even though you admitted it, you don't.
It's
I still feel like you would though.
it's it's more or less just because I don't I didn't do it like every day. Like it sounds like, oh, maybe just drinks every day. No, it's just from like literally just going to conventions and like doing other things and stuff like that, or like hanging out with friends, and like they're just like, oh hey, like what hey, check this out, check this drink out. And then it's just like, oh okay, and then I'm like, oh, I want to know how to make that, but it's not. Again, it's like I don't I don't mix this stuff every day. It's just over time. It's just like it takes. It's just over time with experience with like going. Like I said, I used to. Well, I went to a lot of conventions, and once we got older, it's pretty much turned into just hey, instead of bringing pop, you could just bring alcohol, and then just bring like a lot of alcohol to these conventions, and then just like oh well, let's see what we can. Let's see what crazy mishap we can make.
Right.
Um, but I mean, I guess now I probably would like to try that out again at some point, like, 'cause there's some crazy things that people have made over time, but, who knows? There's no conventions open or not, but and I don't really nowadays because of COVID, I don't really tend to go out and, like, make the stuff, but, I kinda just like looking at this point and just kinda be like, "Oh, okay," And then eventually, like, I'll try it, but That's that's kinda just basically my 2 cents on it. Just experiment with the top if you're doing the top tier drinks, experiment, and just get your measurements right, and then you'll be pretty good. You'll be pretty good, then people will be like, "Hey, that tastes pretty good."
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
It just popped in my head right now.
Um, um, yeah,
No, but
that's
not gonna lie, this popcorn tastes real good. I'm eating right now.
dude, I haven't had popcorn forever, man. I I'm a
Yeah, really?
yeah. I
I'm a
don't
big popcorn guy.
I don't I used to be, but, like, because of like, this whole thing that I got, I can't really eat popcorn either. I can, but, like, it just
You just
comes
don't like the
with
feeling of the kernel getting stuck in your teeth?
yeah, man, and there's, like, the
I
frosting
see.
too. Yeah, um, but
Sometimes I'm just a tough bastard, and I'll just use my tongue to try and get it out.
I don't I don't like m is it weird that I don't like movie popcorn? I like movie popcorn, but I don't like it as much
No,
as,
it's
like, at home popcorn, like, at the
I
movie
guess it's fine, you know? Uh, movie popcorn, it's good, to me at least, but, if you're not a fan of it, that's fine, because here's the thing, I think house pop or I don't know what you call it, home popcorn,
Yeah,
sometimes that tastes better than movie popcorn.
it does, right? That's how I
There's a
feel.
couple, brands out there that I tried, and there's one specifically, I think it came from Costco one time. I was at Costco one time, and I found like a huge box of popcorn. Like, it's like as long as I don't have anything in my close vicinity to compare it to the size of how big it was. Um, yeah, I don't really have anything to compare it to, and I can't really explain it with using words because nobody's gonna be able to fucking see this.
Just everybody use your
Use
imagination.
your imagination.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a big box, and there's like what, maybe 80 bags of popcorn in there, and pretty much we were set for a lifetime guarantee of popcorn. And I'm just like, whoo! I'm not gonna go out for any snacks. Not gonna go for any other snacks. I got popcorn right here. I don't even need to go. I don't even need to go to the movies. Just bring a bag of pop. Just sneak a bag of popcorn in the movie theater, and I don't know. You'll figure out your way out.
Dude, man, the thing I liked about the movie theaters, like those nachos, man. Movie nachos were pretty bomb.
Is it bad that I haven't had movie nachos?
Oh, you're not missing out. Just think of like ballpark nachos. Just and that's it.
It's that. Is it that equivalent?
It's the same thing. I mean, yeah, everybody's gonna be like, no, wrong. It's different. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. You know, I've I've tasted the cheese from from different places. I compared them. It's the same thing, you know.
I
They
like
give
nachos from time to time.
yeah. Yeah, from time to time.
I want to ask you something.
Sure.
Uh, what was do you have a preferred brand of like chips, I guess.
Oh man, well,
Easiest question in the world, huh?
easy question in the world. Yep, that would be the Fritos brand, specifically Flamin' Hots. Oh, those puppies got me through so many days.
So it was a lifesaver. That
Sometimes.
pretty much your cuddle blanket whenever you had down times, right?
Yes. Too much of a cuddle blanket. Too much. Oh my god. I've tried
Cheetos
almost
Puffs,
yeah.
my go-to. Cheetos Puffs. Even though they're not really chips,
Yeah.
if I gotta go say chips, maybe Ruffles, bag of Ruffles,
But
or Lay's potato chips. I don't wanna say Lay's actually, because that's too basic. You know, that's like white people, what they like.
yeah, man. But like people in the audience, man, hey, if you wanna be that
Hey,
if you wanna be a
we're
cool
just gonna
person,
we're just gonna title this podcast, "Insensitive Fucks."
yeah. Send me some of those hot Cheetos, man. I love them. They're good.
Send me some of them. Send me, Cheetos Puffs bag, uh oh, fuck, what was it? It's not Ruffles. Uh, fuck, it's gonna bother me in the head. I think it's, baked baked Lay's potato chips.
Oh, those are good.
They those are good, and I'm happy that they exist because it's 60% less fat,
Yeah.
and it it's great. I think it's even better than the actual original chips.
Um, yeah, man. I like I nowadays it's like weird though, cause like they just put flaming hot on everything. Like they
Yeah,
make
like,
flaming hot
brands
macaroni, like all that shit. I was like, oh, that's gross.
I wanna say this actually. Brands now are really starting to get unoriginal. They're really getting desperate with how to sell things on the market, you know?
Right.
Like, for example, what have they did to Reese's Thins, Hershey's Thins, fucking now they got Kit Kat Thins. I saw this on an advertisement a few days
Right.
ago. I'm like, well, how do people even market this up there? How do they get this up?
Either they do this, they come up with something new that's kind of not really original, or they come up with something like a throwback. You know what I mean?
It's
But
not
like,
really that original though. You're just copying off other companies.
right? Yeah, right.
And
Like,
I miss when there was originality. I
like
really
some,
do.
yeah, I'm the same too, because it's just like, okay, look, here's my gripe. So with Fritos, it was just like, oh, people like flaming hot Cheetos. Oh yeah, this is great. Everybody likes flaming hot Cheetos. I got an idea. Let's just put flaming hot the powder on like everything else. Let's just put it on macaroni. Let's put it on Doritos. Let's put it on like like Lay's potato chip. And it's just like, yeah, but you're ruining the like originality about it. You're like,
You're just killing it. You're just feeding the dead horse.
yeah, you're really. It's just
And that goes back to Eric. I'm just
it's
kidding.
not really. we can okay, okay. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this right now. I was not part of that fandom, but I was on the opposite end where it's just like, oh my god, this is really cringy and weird and disgusting. Please get away from me. So I would be like roasting them and stuff like that, but we'll save that for another podcast. And there goes all the I guess
Uh,
the people were just like the people in the like
We're just saving a lot of shit for episode 8 and 9.
yeah. The people in the audience are just like, "Oh, you
Well,
fucking
why
jerk."
not talk about this now, pussy farts?
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause we can
we don't.
'cause we can go on and on about it, we can go on and on about fandoms, but we're talking about, like,
This is we're
snacks and
this is our
beer.
podcast, folks.
Yeah, we're talking about snacks and beer.
Eat shit and listen.
Yeah, but back to
And there
Fritos.
goes back to
Back to
Fritos
yeah,
now. Back to you, Eric.
but, like, yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just, like, they're good chips, but, like, I would not have 'em every maybe when I was younger, I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I'll have these all the time." Like, no, they're not good for you. They're okay. Like, I don't know, and also, I don't know why people are like, "Oh my god, they're so hot." They're not hot, you
They're
guys.
not. No, I
They're
actually have tried them. Come on, people.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I always see these stupid videos. Oh my
Put
god.
some hair on your chest, put some hair on
Yeah,
your ball sack, and eat and just snack on some hot Cheetos.
yeah, and even the double X ones are not that hot. Like I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. That's cool. They brought back the asteroids. I like those. They were pretty good.
The asteroids?
Yeah, like around like the 2000s or so, they made like Hachiro's asteroids, which is like
Oh, I
these
had no idea about that.
yeah, these like little like round versions of them, and they came in like this little to go
Oh, so they're
container.
basically cheese puffs.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
weirdly enough, there's also Hachiro's Puffs, which is like the puff version of Cheetos. And
again,
then there
lack of originality.
yeah, and then there's just the asteroids, which is just like a little tiny little like ball that you eat, and then
Yeah.
that's it. But like, I mean, they're pretty good, but like, I don't really care. See, I don't really care about snacks and all that stuff nowadays because it's just like
They're
it's
just
too
all unoriginal. That's it, man.
yeah. What's that? It's just too unhealthy, you know, and just does
Th
things. I think a celebrity actually went to the hospital because he ate too many hot Cheetos.
Let me guess, Nikado avocado.
I don't know their name, but like I know they just went to the
Oh
hospital.
my god. I'm bet I if you don't know who that is, God bless you.
Yeah, I'm like,
If nobody out there knows who the fuck that guy is, God bless you. You've been a very good person.
what snack would you like to bring back? Like if they that's discontinued.
Uh, is that a question for me or
Yes, that's a question for you. It's a
well,
question for that's a
shit.
question for the audience too. What
I
snack
don't
would you
know.
like?
What snack I'd like to bring back? Uh, I want to say WWE ice cream bars, but that wasn't really a snack. That's just ice cream. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't really consider ice cream a snack. It's more like a dessert. Uh, oh gosh, there's a lot I could think about. Which ones did they cancel? Can you go off a list real quick? Can you think of some for me? And maybe I'll just
Uh,
one will just ring my head.
I mean, they brought back Dunkaroos, and Dunkaroos were like a thing back in the '90s, and I
What
tried
about
them.
moon pies?
Mo pies are still a thing.
But they you don't hear them about them anymore. I don't. I've been to Jewel Osco. I've been to Walmart. I've been to fucking Target. I've been to Costco. I don't see a single aisle having moon pies in any one of the shelves. I don't see it. I don't see a moon pie anywhere, man. I don't see them anymore.
I mean, I know you can get one at like the Cracker Barrel restaurant, but it's just like, do I really have to go to a restaurant just to get a moon pie?
They're so delicious too. I really
Yeah,
liked moon pies.
I
That
like
was like
them.
a little childhood touch for me.
I used to like them shark, the little shark snacks. You like these little snacks you get, the fruit snacks. You remember those?
Uh, I remember what were they? Welch fruit snacks? Is that what they're
Yeah,
called? Yeah, I love those.
shark bites. I think they
Shark
were
bites.
called.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
was it.
yeah, those are pretty good.
I loved those. Yeah.
And then they had those like I remember they had the Nintendo fruit snacks where like they had the little
Oh yeah, they had Mario fruit snacks.
yeah.
Super Mario, Sonic. I think there was a Zelda too, and a Metroid.
Yeah, they were so good.
They
Um,
were awesome. I miss those. You don't see them no more, though, do you?
well, those are discontinued. Like it was like a Betty Crocker thing.
Oh man,
But I want
that
to talk about
looks.
speaking of snacks, I want to talk about something like I guess realized over the years. So when I was a kid, I'm just like, fruit for the foot was like the thing, you know, to eat. It was awesome. I don't know if you remember fruit by the foot.
Fruit by the Foot, Gushers,
Yeah,
uh,
man.
Fruit Roll Ups. I think that was another one.
Yeah, but like, so I'm just like, oh man, when I get older, maybe I'll be able to buy like as many fruit by the foot as I possibly want. And then it was just like I'm older. I'm just like, oh, I can't eat that. That's too unhealthy. So it's like, well, fuck. What a twist. What a ironic twist of fate. You know, it's just like, oh,
Tough choices, right?
yeah. You wait till you get older. Just like, yeah, I can eat as many foot by the foot as I want to. And it's just like,
Hey, I used to have those for school every day at lunch. They were good. Had that, Gushers, and like I said, Fruit by the Foot.
I like the little like. I remember there was like a little like contest for them and the little like things on the.
Yeah, they had contests for them and box tops. I remember box tops. You remember those for
Oh yeah,
donations?
yeah. Um, but I do. It was so cool when they had a Banjo Kazooie on them.
Yeah, Banjo Kazooie.
It was on there, and I would just stare at the little like paper and just be like, "Oh, cool! You know, they're actually on here. It's awesome." The people in the audience are
They
just
had
like,
oh, oh, I know one. I know one that I want them to bring back.
"What
So
is?"
I don't know if you've heard of this SpongeBob chewable. I think they were called chewable Krabby Patties. They're like little tiny candies.
Oh, I mean, they still have those, dude. You can get
No,
those.
I don't know. I don't see them no more. Actually, I really don't. And it's kind of rare to find them now. But oh man, I loved those, but they're a little bit unhealthy. Um, but damn, they were so good. They were
I,
very delicious. I loved them.
I don't know why. I remember like a commercial, not a commercial. It was like a news. It was like a news thingy where it's just like, when the SpongeBob movie came out, there was like a Burger King that was just like making Krabby Patties. They weren't, you know, I guess they were like it was like a special promotion, and I just watched it. I'm just like, wow, I always wanted to try a Krabby Patty. This is great.
Ask question with Babish.
Yeah,
Actually, he's got that recipe up there. I think all you need, like, really, there's no secret. There is no secret to the Krabby Patty.
there is no secret ingredient. Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler. There you go. Secret is out. There is no secret. It's just it's anticlimactic, but it makes sense.
Yeah, maybe because I always thought of that. It's just like, what if there just is no secret? You know, Mr. Krabs
Mr.
has
Krabs,
that. Yeah,
he, go ahead.
I say this. He has this note in the bottle, and there's nothing on it. You know, kind of like Kung Fu Panda, how like there is no secret ingredient. It's just nothing. But like the idea behind it, there is just kind of drives Plankton to like you know to try to
Yeah,
grab it.
it drives the
Um,
audience mad. It drives he
yeah,
he is a shrewd businessman, anyways, right, Mr.
yeah.
Krabs? So he'll do anything for market and profit.
Yeah, but before anybody says this in the comments, oh yeah, but that one SpongeBob episode where they just they show them as kids. No, 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 no. Come on,
Come on,
there's
people. They didn't show the fucking secret.
they did show a secret. They actually did. There was an episode where like they're kids and
Mr. Krabs and Plankton?
yes,
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Friend or foe, right?
yeah, friend or foe, and I'm
They
just
didn't really
like
show the secret though. They didn't
I kn-
tell you what the secret was.
they
Maybe they
showed
showed you, but they didn't tell.
they showed in the background, yeah, but like they didn't tell you what it is. But it's just like
Exactly.
I feel like it's just it's just basically like the basic food, like the basics. I think I also think this, and I'm gonna get this out there. I think it's fish flakes. Think about it, because when you feed your fish and you feed your fish flakes, they like that. They like that stuff. So I think it's fish flakes.
You may be onto something.
I think Mr. Krabs
He's a,
unintentionally.
I think he's a cannibal.
That could be too, because everybody says that as a joke, but like I'm serious about this
That would
one.
be pretty barbaric, but
No,
you
but
know,
I'm serious. What if he unintentionally made fish flakes? Like the fish food, and then he just that's the secret. That's why that's why everybody in like Bikini Bottom likes it so much because it's just like because it's fish flakes. He's you know
well, then
Nickelodeon's gonna be like, dude, what the fuck you told?
now it's just gonna be now gonna be onto you.
Hey man,
Nickelodeon would like to know your location now.
I'll say this, man. Nickelodeon, I would I would delete this podcast if you give me the toys from Actually Now, like all of them. That would be pretty sweet. I would delete the
We'll
pod.
delete this. We'll delete this channel if you give us the uncensored version of Sailor's Mouth.
Yeah, That and I want to see what's inside the. No, you know what? I take that
Not the
back.
Krabby Patty formula.
No, no. I mean, I wanted to see what's inside the Nickelodeon time capsule thingy. But like, I know what's inside, but like, I don't want to spoil it for everybody else. It's like, dude, that's a dick move. I I wholeheartedly take what I said though. It's just like I want those toys from Action like now. That shit was funny. That shit was fucking funny.
I will do
Like,
anything to I will do anything to listen to the uncensored version of Sailor's Mouth. I
it-
really loved that. I
it's
really loved that episode.
it's funny. It's a funny episode,
It's a funny ass episode, bro. It's
dude.
a funny ass episode.
Could
And
could you believe like you can't watch the panty raid episode of SpongeBob on
oh yeah, they banned that now.
they banned that episode.
And for stupid reasons too. Well, not really stupid reasons, but just for overreaction. Because that's really how Nickelodeon was. They overreacted when they deleted that.
It's n- it's it's 90s. It's 90s Nickelodeon, man. Come on, you're really gonna be like that? Like, you might as well just
You
get
might
rid of all of like the episodes of what you call it, Ren and Stimpy.
Might as well get rid of the Band Geeks episode. Actually, don't touch that episode because that's my favorite. Don't even fucking
Dude,
touch that episode.
Nickelodeon's so weird when it comes to that. They'll ban episodes of like that in SpongeBob, but like all the meme stuff, like the stupid SpongeBob where he's like dumb, or
Yeah,
like Band Geeks. They'll be like, oh, here's a bunch of toys. Like, really, Nickelodeon? Like, you'll accept the memes. You'll It's weird. You'll accept the memes. You'll diss the YouTube poopers about SpongeBob. You'll ban episodes, but anything that makes you a profit. I mean, why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised you're doing these things? You know what I mean? It's
it's.
just
I don't get it, dude. I just don't get it.
it's so ridiculous. Yo, you guys hate. It's like, no, don't blame us. It's Viacom for real.
Bruh. I mean, Viacom, yes. Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
But
I
fuck you
love
too,
it.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I don't give a fuck about Nickelodeon. Though. Let's be honest here. I just like the poops because it's like it's the new way of watching Nickelodeon
That's real.
shows.
That's real fucking. That's some. That is better comedy than what we're getting right now from Nickelodeon.
What the fuck are we getting now from Nickelodeon? Let's be honest
Hell, I
here.
don't know. They're
I don't
just. I don't
I don't
even
know.
know anymore. I can't. I don't know at all.
I'm dead serious when
I
I
have
say
to
this.
look it up.
Everybody's just like, "Oh, dude, you gotta watch these cool shows on like Cartoon Network and like Nickelodeon." I'm just like, I don't,
I'm done with
I don't,
Cartoon Network.
I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I don't care about either of them. I just stopped watching. The actual moment I stopped watching was when it's just like, "Hey, we're gonna get rid of Infinity Train and it's gonna be on HBO Max." I'm just like, "Well,
Man,
I guess I'm going to HBO Max then. Screw you guys. Go to hell."
goodbye.
Yeah, but and so long.
I'll
But
never see you again.
yeah, Disney Plus is just, hey man, Disney Plus. You know, I I I got recommended a show from Disney, and I'm just like, oh, I'll give it a watch. See what it is. So it's this Owl House show. It's pretty good. It's supposed to be like Gravity Falls. It's like Gravity Falls 2.0. I'm just like, all right, I'll give it a watch. I like Gravity Falls, but you canceled Gravity Falls, so you know,
Yeah, I miss original TV shows, man. I miss
bro,
that.
I'm scared for Nickelodeon right now because you know what they did? They they just they put this whole division for Avatar. The Last Airbender. There's like a studio now, so that means more shows. And you think at that point I'd be happy, but no, I'm not
Well,
happy. I'm
well,
scared.
we'll talk about that.
Well, because this okay. So I like Avatar, the original Avatar. It was pretty good. I like horror. Haha. Yeah. Okay. Don't add me. Don't at me. Okay. Yeah. it was a good show. I like horror, but like it's just the fact that they have another studio and like the studio is gonna be like, we're gonna make more Avatar shows. Just like the only reason why the one of the reasons why I liked Avatar because it was so original. It was such original, unique, good show. And if you just keep making, spewing out more episodes and more things, it's just gonna lose. It's gonna lose its flavor, as I like to call it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like
Yeah.
oversaturated, and then it's not gonna be fun no more. And it's just like, come on, don't do that with Avatar. You can do it. You can do it with your other shows. You can. w- Well, you're already gonna drive SpongeBob to like
You're already trying to kill SpongeBob.
what is that? That stupid. I see like ads for it. On my phone where it's just like it's that camp SpongeBob. What the hell is that? Like you guys fucked the lore up. What's wrong with you? And it's just like, well, why are you paying attention to the SpongeBob lore? It's just a cartoon. Yeah, but like,
There's
if
fandoms now.
there's, I know, but like, come on, man. Stefan had a good, or Stefan Hillenberg. He had like a good thing going on, with the show. It was nice. It was creative. It was fun. And you guys are just like, well, I just want to make money, so we're gonna make this SpongeBob camp show where he's at camp with like everybody, including Sandy, which is like doesn't make any sense because why is Sandy there? Like, even though she never met SpongeBob before. Like, come on. I know we talked about this already, but like, it's just so annoying. You know what I mean? It's just like, yo, it's a kid show. You're not a kid no more. But it's just like, yeah, but I'm trying to teach you guys how to make a show, how to make a series right and not drive it to
How to
the
make good
ground.
profits, man.
Yeah, like you want to make honorable profit. That's just like, oh, this is good. Like, look what they're doing. Okay, yes, I like the show. I like Infinity Train. It's a great series, and I do recommend people to watch it. But like, there's 4 seasons of it, and it's amazing. Like each season, it's its own thing, and it's amazing. And it's just like they're making more of it, but they're not just like taking the first character from the first season because I don't want to spoil it, and like using her for like all the seasons and stuff like that. They're using different characters, with a surprise character in each of the seasons. Go watch. By the way, go watch it. Yeah. And but it's just like you gotta, you can't, you gotta do. You should do that, or like actually put some. Okay, so it's just like all the if the executives of like SpongeBob were here and they're just like, okay, well, how would you make SpongeBob better then, huh? Not
Well,
what.
I think we could really make it better
Yeah.
if you just give the fans what they want.
But what do the fans want? Let's be honest
Well, they
here.
want to take control of SpongeBob, really. Like
Yeah,
they,
but what
really, hear me out. If they had, you know, if the fans really did have, do you really think that they could write SpongeBob better? The fan bases.
honestly, if they took the writing that was from was it season 3, before movie wise, you know, that would be great because it would be very funny. You know, I don't like it when they do like that weird. What is that? It's like some sort of gross out humor. Like a good example, when they had that, like, cabinet on Squidward's toe, and, like, it just kept grinding on his toe and it kept removing it, it's very cringy to watch. Like, every time I see it, I'm just like, "Oh," and it's just like, I don't know what you guys were thinking when you made that. Like, when you animate that, that was just
Yeah, to be honest, that wasn't really funny.
yeah. That was not funny. It's just like I don't know. I know what they're trying to do because it's just like, oh, we wanna try to like get the old fashioned like way like how Ren and Stimpy did it. Well, the thing is, Ren and Stimpy was funny at the time. The actual creator, that's all their whole can of worms. I don't want to get into, but like I'm just saying the show was funny. and you can't try to duplicate that. You know, you can't try to
Right.
duplicate that. So that's what I would. That's what I would do. Also, just you. Also, I do. If I get to see some positive things, I do like the fact that they kind of using because I haven't watched an episode of the new series at all, but I see clips of it, every now and again, and it's just like, oh look, the actual, my leg fish, he got his own episode,
He
which is
really
really,
did.
yeah, which was pretty funny. So that's good, but like, and then like I guess the return of like what is it? Those the 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 fish from the Twilight Zone. Because that's like an actual part of the ocean, by the way. For all you George Costanzas out there who are marine biologists, that's actually part of the ocean. But yeah, those fish made another appearance, so it was pretty good. The sea was angry, my friends.
The sea was angry that day, my friends. And then he goes on to pull the obstruction.
It's a fucking golf ball.
What's that title is? A hole in one.
You're at that point. Some of it like you're going to jail for like endangering an endangered species.
Hey, at least he went out with a bang and a humor.
They did go out with a bang. They all went to jail. So, yeah, spoilers for Sonic. Who hasn't watched it in like since the '90s? They all went to jail.
Since over 20 years ago.
Yeah, they went to jail, and it was stupid. That was the dumbest ending on the planet.
They had
Yeah, I
all
know.
the fucking characters come back, and I'm like, well, this episode really sucks.
Yeah. I don't understand why would they go to jail. It's just stupid. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, it catches up with them. Really though. What about all the stuff that the other people did? That's not gonna catch up with them. Then might as well just put the whole
Larry David
cast.
just wanted to rush it, man. That's all. He just wanted to rush and get the series out of his life. Really stupid.
Whatever. I don't care. I just kind of like watching it just because. You know what I mean? I just skipped that episode.
Right.
Whatever.
I think we're coming up short on time today. Got some
We
plans.
are definitely coming up short on time.
I got plans to do today, so
Also, just some announcements. We are switching to Sundays because
I think we're
Saturdays.
just gonna try and experiment now. Some Saturdays to Sundays. We'll post on every weekend, but I do want to try to make it consistency. You know,
Yeah, because we're
like this will
busy.
be the third time we're posting on a Sunday, and I hope that doesn't piss people off. I really don't, but in a way, just try and think of it as we're just experimenting with things, right?
Yeah, we are very busy. Like our lives are just
We all have lives, people,
yes.
but uh,
Also, fun
thank you
fact.
guys. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
what?
I was gonna say also fun fact. If you guys are thinking, wow, look at they must be doing this in like an audio room, and like with this with like all the equipment and stuff like that. No, we're
No,
literally on Discord.
we're on Discord right now recording, and I'm at my basement
We're
of my house, and
yeah.
well, Eric.
I'm, I'm just in my room with like shorts.
we're we're just starting short, you know.
Yeah.
This,
So
hopefully soon this will pick up. But
yeah,
thank you guys again for listening to episode 7. If you enjoyed, then hit subscribe on our channel. You know, like the video, share it with anybody that enjoys podcasts. You know, share this channel, share this video.
it's
Eric, do you have
something.
any final words?
Yeah, it's something to listen to, people. Please, just that's literally it.
Well, now we're sounding desperate.
No, me sounding doesn't be like, please, you gotta listen to our
Please.
stream. You
Oh
gotta.
my God, please.
No, we're not like that. It
We're
is what
fine.
it is. Yeah, we're fine.
We'll start slow, people. This will be
Yep.
slow. That's all. But thank you guys again for listening to episode 7. Hope you guys have a tremendous Sunday.
Episode 8. What would that be about?
Porn.
We can't do episode 8 about porn.
Tune in next week. Yeah, boy.
Oh my god. Okay. Maybe, maybe.
I don't know, maybe if
Um,
uh,
what about what was I saying earlier about fandoms? Weird fandoms, like the
how about
brony
pornography
fringe.
and fandoms coming together?
Oh my god, no, because that's just gonna open a can no, because that's gonna open a can of worms that I don't wanna get
Woo!
into.
Hey, it's the internet. What are you gonna do about it? We'll think about it though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Thank you guys once again for tuning to episode 7. Tune in for episode 8 next weekend. Have a great day, everybody.
See you later.